Hello and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman. Today we're putting the right hand and left hand together for Dance by Gurlitt. Let's check out the score to get things started. When you're first putting a piece hands together, it's important to see how the rhythms relate to each other. We have ti 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 ta in the right hand, but we have ta 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 in the left hand. So let's see how those line up. We play this first note together, and then the right hand plays the second of this pair of eighth notes by itself. Then they play together again. Right hand plays this note by itself. Then they play together again. So it's kind of together, right, together, right, together. Now, let's try that on the piano. When I'm putting a piece hands together for the first time, I like to briefly review the right hand alone and the left hand alone. So let's try this. Will you please play the right hand while I play the left hand? So your part is going to be ti 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 ta while I go ta ta ta. Okay? Try and think of the rhythm words while you play. I'll do the left hand, you do the right hand. Ready, set, go. Ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta, ta ta ta, 3. Good. Now let's trade jobs. You play the left hand, ta ta ta, while I play the right hand. Get your left hand ready. Your turn to play left hand. Ready, go. Ta 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 ta. Good. Now, when you put line 1 together, remember you have two different rhythms you're dealing with. So you have together, then right plays by itself, then together, right plays by itself, and then together. So that would be super slow motion. Together, right, together, right, together. And as it speeds up, it will sound like this. Ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta, ta ta ta, 3. Now, I'd like you to press pause and try measure 1 as many times as you need to get it down. Go really slowly at first. Together, right, together, and then just do it again and again until it starts to sound like this. It may take 50 times. That's okay. Just do it until it feels smooth and comfortable, then press play when you're ready to go on. Now, in measures 3 and 4, our job is much easier because the rhythms are much more similar. We have ta, ta, ta in both hands, and then the right hand holds this dotted half note while the left hand plays ta, ta, ta. Sorry, that didn't line up very well, but those play together, and then 2 more by itself. Let's try that on the piano. Now, let's try measures 3 and 4 hands together. This time the rhythms match a lot better. So we'll have ta, ta, ta. The right hand plays D, G, G, while the left hand plays F, G, G. Together it sounds like this. F, G, G. And then we have a 3 in the right hand while the left hand plays E, G, G. So both measures 3 and 4 will sound like this. Now press pause and try those 2 measures as many times as you need to get comfortable. Then try linking that with measures 1 and 2. So you're playing all of line 1 hands together. Then press play when you're ready to go on. Now to play line 2 together, we already know most of the notes. It starts off the same way as before, but this time piano. The only difference is here at the last measure of line 2. This time, our right hand comes down to a C while the left hand plays a C and E chord together. So the last 2 measures of line 2 sound like this. Now, press pause and try that a few times until you're comfortable with the ending of line 2. Then press play when you're ready to tackle the B section. All right, let's try line 3 for dance. Once again, I'll have you play the right hand while I play the left hand. Actually, I'm going to play both hands, if that's okay with you. And you just do the right hand. Okay, we're going to play line 3, which you'll recall goes T, 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 ta. Let's try it. Ready, go. T, 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 ta. 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 Now, if that was too hard, go back and try it again. Otherwise, now let's trade jobs. You play the left hand while I play the right hand. Okay? Actually, once again, I'm going to play both hands, but you just do the left hand. Okay? Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. D, G, G, C, G, G. Good. Now, once again, if that tripped you up or if it was too hard, just rewind and try it until you're comfortable. You want to be able to play the right hand alone and the left hand alone to be totally confident to do it hands together. All right. Now, in order to do it together, just like on line 1, you've got this rhythm, T, 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 ta, in one hand, while the other hand is doing ta, ta, ta. So it'll kind of be together, right, together, right, together. Watch that again. Together, right, together, right, together. Together, right, together, right, together. And then as you speed that up, it will become T, 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 ta, T, 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 ta, T, 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 ta, T, 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 ta. The left hand's always playing ta, of course. Now, press pause and practice line 3. It may take lots of tries. Go slowly at first and then gradually speed up. Press play when you're ready to try line 4. All right, now we're ready to try line 4. Same rhythm as before. Our left hand's playing ta, 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 while the right hand goes T, 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 ta. So looking at the first measure of line 4, we have T, 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 ta. And then the next measure, same rhythm again, T, 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 ta. Press pause and let's try those 2 measures 5 times, hands together. Then press play when you're ready to tackle the ending. All right, for the end of dance, we're almost there. Our left hand, remember, finger 5 shifts down to B. We play a B and F chord, then 2 repeated Gs, while the right hand goes D, G, G. So together it will sound like this. Press pause and try that 5 times by yourself, then press play when you're ready to add that last chord. All right, once you've done that chord, then we come back to C and E chord with a C in the right hand. So we have ba, bum, bum, bum. So all of line 4 together sound like this. Now, press pause and try all of line 4, then press play when you're ready to go on. Now it's time for you to do lots of practice to master dance hands together. At first, I want you to play it slow and steady. I recommend using a metronome set to about 69 beats per minute. That's going to sound like this. Now that might feel annoyingly slow at first, but remember, this is to train you to sound amazing. One thing I can't stand is when I hear kids play really sloppily and I can't even enjoy the music. If you'll train yourself at a slow speed, then when you play it more quickly, allegretto, it's going to sound awesome. So once you can do it with no missed notes at 69, then maybe bump it up to 80. And then maybe to 92. In order to earn the ability to play it at the faster speed, make sure you can play it with no missed notes comfortably at the speed before. And then as you do it with no missed notes, speed it up again and again, and gradually shoot for getting to about 138. But you know, every student has their own best maximum speed. So if you feel most comfortable at 120 and then going faster than that feels uncomfortable or it starts to sound sloppy, keep it at 120. Find your best maximum speed. Well, I'm going to leave it up to you from here to do your practicing. Once you have dance mastered at your comfortable maximum speed, please make a video of yourself playing it and share it with me on our recital hall or on Facebook. You could also give yourself the super challenge to transpose dance to any of the 12 major or minor pentascales. Thanks so much for watching and for being one of my online students. I can't wait to see you next time. Okay, here's one for you. All right. Why didn't the ghost dance at the Halloween disco party? I don't know. Why? Because he had no body to dance with. Ooh, a ghost. Anybody want to dance? Scuba was right. No body to dance with. That's okay. I'll keep my spirits up by practicing my dance moves. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Ooh.